You know why people talk about state policing? When you have police officers who come from a particular locality working in the same locality, there is the possibility that people like you will be able to recognize not just the name of the police officer, but even his father or mother, or even the community that where the police officer is coming from. And that police officer will now know that he's working for his people. He's working within his people. A situation where you bring a police officer from Sokoto, for instance, and ask the police officer to come to Enugu or Benue, it will not work for the Tiv people. It may not work for the Doma people. It may not work for the Igbo man, because they don't understand our dialects. They don't understand our language. They don't even understand the terrain. That is the problem. And that is why at times you see when you travel to Abuja, on your way you cannot encounter the number of bus stops and checkpoints we see within the Southeast geopolitical zone. Some of those things are the things that fuel separatist agitation. Those are some of the things that fuel the concern of the Igbo people, saying why are we treated in a different manner? That this government is not benign, it's not congenial. That they treat us as if we are leprous. They treat us as if we are second-class citizens, and so on and so forth. And the thinking is that state policing is ideal. It is inevitable, given the myriads of problems facing us as a country, because it will be difficult if a police officer who is an Igbo man, for instance, from Udi, encounters you. There's certainly no reason why he will not know that there's one Dr. Lukumbo who has paid his dues, who is an elite, who is an intellectual, who should be listened to, and that if he doesn't do that, that he could take up the issue, and that may not go well. So, but when you bring people who is Adamu, Abubakar, this and that, it is difficult for people to sync with them. It is difficult for the relationship to really count, to flow. It doesn't resonate. And that has been a major problem, because once you do not have an understanding with somebody, once there's mutual suspicion, there could be antagonism, there could be mutual distrust, and this endangers security. I was pleasantly surprised when I heard President Bola Ahmed Tinubu set an agenda for our country, talking that we should try state policing. We should. I don't want to believe it is a way of trying to reduce his wage burden. I want to believe it is out of proper concern, having been a two-term president of Lagos and having been as governor and now president of Nigeria. He had seen it all, and he now knows that if we have to come out of this interminable problem of state insecurity, that there's this need for us to do things differently, talking about state policing. So it's very important. I know that well-meaning governors will jump at it, they will embrace it, because they know that most times when they give instructions to police commissioners in their states, most times they don't get the kind of response the chief executive should get, and that undermines their thinking, their vision for their state. So state policing is good. When states governors now begin to have state police that they fund, then those people will be answerable to them. And then I can bet you we begin to witness significant reduction in crime, significant reduction in banditry, kidnapping, some of those things, because we have been told, whether that is true or not, I can't say, that most of these crimes are perpetrated by some of these security agents who are not from our area, for instance.